I'm amped.
You gotta get amped up.
Oh my god, I'm so amped
You gotta
right
get
now.
really fucking...
Oh, I'm so amped.
Okay, I don't know if you know what... I don't know if amped means the same thing for you as it does for me.
So amped.
You gotta be like, alright, Elon Musk, Gen Z Hospital.
Yes.
That's my energy. Ooh,
Oh, I love
energy.
on gang.
Gotta get that Tesla energy going through you.
Bro, on gang. Bestie over here.
Bestie.
Bestie Tyler.
Is my bestie okay? Can someone answer this, please? Is my bestie okay?
I don't know what he says. Bro, your bestie's fine.
Your bestie's fine. She. They didn't even do the she thing.
Yeah. That's so... They messed
one of them
up.
did like this, but like it was like on gang. Like it was really weird. They didn't do it right.
You gotta bite your lip.
Yeah, bite your lip. You gotta cum in your pants a little bit.
I love that. That's my favorite. But... Yeah.
General Zoomers.
General Zoomers. Yeah, they were fucking bad.
Yeah, dude, I watched that and I was like, Zoomers are just like that, dude. And I threw my beer at the TV. I was fucking pissed.
Those goddamn Zoomers talking about
Zoomers.
bro and
Elon Musk came
on
out
gang
with a fake beard and he's like, I'm sorry, bro, but your bestie is not okay. Like, he's like doing this the whole time. He's not acting. He's like, your bestie is not okay, bro. It was really weird because it wasn't a Zoomer accent. None of them were talking like actual Zoomers, so it was just weird.
Zoomers just...
No, the only thing they did right was they said "go off, king." That was the only thing they did right.
But it was still weird.
They did this thing where it's like, she's like my mom, and I was like, whoa, shut the fuck up. She's like all of our mom, and he goes, no, but literally my mom. Zoomers never do that.
Yeah,
where they go, she's like all of our mom. That's not a Zoomer thing.
Also, like a Zoomer accent is having no emotion.
A Zoomer accent. Zoomers do everything ironically.
Yeah.
They don't do anything seriously ever.
It's very sarcastic.
So the idea that they did this like it's how unironic people see ironic people, but they still don't understand that it's all ironic.
Right.
But so what I told you at work was like back in the day, people would, if you said dude, they would go, okay, dude, like really make fun of you for saying dude.
Yeah.
And now everyone says dude.
Dude, bro. Yeah.
Everyone says dude. Your mom will call you a dude. That's just how it is nowadays.
I call people dude.
I call everyone dude.
I think my mom has always called me a dude.
Yeah, because it's a good word,
bro. Yeah.
Dude's great.
Yeah.
That's how most of the Zoomer stuff's gonna be too.
Yeah.
So it's just funny that they're like,
we're 30 years old, going like, bruh, on God, I'm down bad for real.
I'm down bad. They didn't say down bad, right?
I know.
Bro, I'm down bad right now. Someone posted like one of the comments on Twitter. I saw someone. Who's? I think it was either Moist's comment or someone's comment was like, no, but the nurse has a dump truck for real. And like I went and looked at the nurse and she turned around and was like, actually, what the fuck? But like that guy was down bad.
Yeah.
Someone needs
down bad.
Or just like, I don't know, do people still call people baddies? Is that still Zoomer talk?
I've never.
That's like she's a baddie though. Like that means she's.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, that one's not.
I mean, she's kind of.
Oh, what?
See, I never do the face. I just like posting the emoji on Snapchat of the guy coming. I love that one. The emoji, the guy going like, ah. Oh. That's great. Or the emoji of the sweaty like guy.
Yeah.
With his tongue out. And they're like, my friend told me that our older brother said like doing yard work and put that face because he's like sweating, you know. And because he didn't get it.
He's out there just combing his pants.
Fuck, man.
The weed whacker revs. He's like, oh.
Dude, I don't know why. Not yard work, more like hard work. Am I right? I don't know why. I'm getting kind of a boner using this weed whacker right now.
We don't even say Zoomers will say best. We might actually start saying bestie.
Me and Shane say bestie now because of that SNL skit.
Yeah,
but it was never before. We're just making fun of Elon Musk.
Zoomers are so ironic that they will start saying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure bestie's gonna become a thing now, thanks to SNL.
Yeah.
I was like,
but not. It never was.
Okay, but the thing is, the reason why it was so bad was because they didn't just say bestie one time. They're like, "Is bestie okay? Your bestie is fine. Oh, thank God. I don't know what to do without bestie. I need bestie in my life. Bestie. It's like, shut
and they
up.
kept saying bro.
I know.
It's not bro. It's bruh.
They said bro so many times. Bro is literally like 90s. That's like, again, people who say dude.
Yeah.
Everyone says bro now anyway.
Everyone says bro
because everyone was making fun of all the people who would say bro, like the frat guys. And then and then they started saying it unironically, and then it turned to bruh over time. Because it was even funnier.
Yeah. You gotta do the voice like, bruh.
Because there's like that voice clip that people would always use, where they go, or it's like bruh, but it's like, they always distort it, make it really loud. Yeah. So it's like, bruh! And it's like, what, like...
Yeah. Bruh. Yeah.
Like, bruh. And you're just like... And it was so bad, and now everyone loves it because it's so stupid in the first place.
Yeah,
that's how it always works.
That's how it goes.
So what me and Shane were saying is, what they should have done if they were trying to make fun of Generation Z, is they should have just put like one picture and had a guy with like really, again, like distorted text. And what should he say? Like distorted text.
They should just say top text, bottom text.
Top text. I love that. Like, is bestie okay? I'm gonna say the N-word. Like, that's literally Zoomer humor. Like, it just makes no sense. Like, Zoomer humor is like...
Or it'll be like...
Zoomer humor never makes sense.
It'll be like my face when bestie is okay, and I'll have a picture, and then it'll just say bottom text.
Yeah.
Those are my best.
Because they've just like broken the memes completely. Yeah. Memes have just been destroyed to shreds now. And we're in this very strange anti-humor age of memes. Mm-hmm. Because people watched Eric Andre, and now like humor is just completely different nowadays.
Yeah, I love those where it just says bottom text.
Eric Andre, PewDiePie, Filthy Frank, like those early YouTube.
Well, they do
weird shit. Like
they do the thing where they start doing the traditional joke, and then they kill the joke halfway.
Yeah,
and it's funny because you were expecting the traditional joke because we've all seen these jokes a million times.
That's like the old, back when memes had, like associated, like, animals and shit. That was the rooster one.
Yeah.
The rooster, because it would start out with, like, a joke, and then it would just say something, like, really fucked up. Like, it'd be, like...
Yeah.
Like, those were the ones where it was, like...
So, yeah.
What happened, to the kid with no arms and no legs on the swing set? He flew off. Or whatever, and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Old memes are great because they're just so earnest and pure, and then new memes are just like make no sense, off the rails. The one where it's like it's Lord Farquaad from Shrek, but they just
says E.
But they stretched his face to where it's Markiplier.
Yeah,
and it just says E.
Yeah,
and then they took that and they put that face over like Zuckerberg doing his little like trial thing.
Yeah,
where AOC's grilling him, and it's like E. E. How do I put that on SNL?
For real?
Yeah. Let's talk about the other SNL skit. Let's talk about Wario.
Wario.
When Elon Musk was Wario.
So good for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, I have a bunch of pictures saved of him now.
I know it's
of his disgusting fat side profile where he's dressed as Wario and he's like grumpy looking, while his girlfriend is dressed as Peach.
The only good thing about that skit is it's a meme templates.
Yeah. Again, everything that was uttered or said was not funny at all.
Yeah,
it's only funny because it's so fucking bad.
There's like a ton of still shots of Elon.
It's just because we want to hate on Elon.
Perfect meme.
Yeah, we just want to shit on Elon.
Yeah, perfect meme templates.
In his opening speech, he had his mom up because it was Mother's Day, and she's like, "I can't wait for my Mother's Day present unless it's Dogecoin." He goes, "It is," and he was so happy. Then Dogecoin stocks like fucking tanked.
Dropped, yeah.
And the thing is that it's like it's like he's so excited to talk about Dogecoin and be like, haha, I am meme man. And then like nothing they did was funny. Nothing they did was clever.
He single-handedly made Dogecoin lose a third of its value.
Yeah. By mentioning it on SNL.
Well, it would have gone up if the episode was good.
I don't think so. I never. The thing was that no one who watches SNL was going to buy Dogecoin no matter what.
Yeah, but
everyone who cares already got it. The reason why people have been putting more into it is because it shot up to like 30 that one time, and then people are like, oh, let's keep putting it in. Let's keep. Dogecoin is doing well because Dogecoin is doing well. Now, Musk started it. For sure, Musk started it, but he ain't finishing it. It's kind of its own thing now.
Yeah.
And now crypto is like a meme thing in its own right, where people are all looking at the next big crypto.
Yeah.
Like a lot of my friends are investing in cryptos that I've never heard of, and that's like the thing now.
On gang,
dude. That's another one no one says. No one says on gang.
Yeah.
Ever. Never heard that in my life.
I think I've heard that from some
I've heard
consumers.
Me and Shane said we've heard on God. On God, I've heard.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
I'm not, on gang. It sounds like something I might have heard, but like I can't.
No.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
I feel like I heard that
on gang
when we worked together.
I know gang. Okay, I don't know on gang.
Gang. That one's old.
Gang is old.
I don't remember her name. And I forgot about it. The girl with the long green nails. I feel like she said that shit.
Girl with long green nails. I don't know who you're talking about.
She would eat like jalapenos all the time.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, this was jalapeno girl.
Jalapeno girl.
I was gonna say, okay, I actually I don't hate that person, but to be funny as a joke, I was gonna say, okay, let's not say her real name. Let's just call her bitch and refer to her as bitch. But I guess we won't do that. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that. I mean, she was definitely hardcore zooming. She was the most zoomer I've ever fucking had to deal with.
Same, yeah.
She makes the other zoomers blush and cringe.
That's when I was like, yeah, whatever, because zoomer, it's just like a meme.
I loved it. It was fucking hilarious.
And then she just dove headfirst into that.
She was like, "Can I have jalapenos?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can eat jalapenos." And then she went and got the side cups full of jalapenos and put it by her dishes and started doing dishes and dipping into jalapenos. I was like, "This is amazing." I love this. No, I took a picture of her with 2 cups of jalapenos in her hands, and and people were like, "Is that your sister?" And I was like, "No, not my little sister." Yeah, every girl who comes in, people are like, "Is that your sister?" I'm like, no.
It's like, does she fucking look like me?
She's white. All white people look the same.
Who are you guys?
That's true.
Who are you guys talking about?
Well, we're trying to not. You don't know about jalapenos?
You absolutely worked with her.
Yeah, you did.
Does her name start with an E?
No. Wait, what? No. Zoomer. Your age. Literally your age.
Technically,
oh, maybe her full name.
She would have been a Zoomer, too.
I don't know.
Technically, I'm a Zoomer. A little bit.
Are you sure?
I'm right on the edge. I'm what they call
I'm on the fucking edge, bro.
I'm what they call a cusp. A cusper. Or
I think...
A zillennial.
A zillennial. Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it. I mean, you guys are... I mean, Shane's definitely a Zoomer. I think about this a lot too, because my little brother, he's older than you guys, and he's on the edge. So yeah, I guess you're a Zoomer. Guess we can't be friends anymore. Sorry. No, I mean I love Zoomers. Whenever the Zoomer versus Millennial thing happened on TikTok, that's the reason I joined TikTok. The only reason I got on TikTok in the first place was to make fun of that girl doing the Eminem rap, where she's going, "Zoomers are trying to cancel Eminem." Okay, and then she went off, and everyone was like, "Go off, queen," and go. And she started doing a rap that was really, really bad. Proving she's like, "Listen up, let me tell you how it is." Like, whoa, that is not how you rap.
Yeah,
talking as fast as possible is you actually have to have a rhythm to it. It's sort of like singing in a way. It's like I don't know how. It's like extreme poetry. I don't know how to describe it. You have to actually, your voice and your tone and all that stuff matters.
There is a rhythm to it.
Yeah, there's rhythm to it.
Like Biggie.
It's a thing.
Biggie was almost R&B.
Yeah. But what you don't do is go, this is a test, but do the best. Got big breasts. Look at my fucking chest. It's not rap.
Yeah.
Even I was doing more rhythm there than I was supposed to. I was trying to be monotone and rap fast, but it's impossible. I can't do it because I'm not that stupid. Listen up, kiddies. Let me tell you, don't be mad at this man because he was a lyricist. Well, you like mumble rappers. Ooh, you got owned. Zoomers like mumble rappers? Cringe.
Yeah.
Mumble rap? Cringe.
Yeah.
And then, like, fucking mumble rap takes off, becomes extremely popular. Like,
yeah. Mumble rap is cringe.
I don't know any mumble rappers.
Yeah, you do.
Name one.
Lil Pump.
Lil Pump sucks.
Exactly.
But I do like the song with Kanye.
Oh.
I fucking love that song.
That's a meme song.
Everyone says that song's terrible, and I'm like, that song's hilarious.
That's a meme song.
No, but it's like, it gets stuck in your head, though. You're just sitting, you're just cruising like, you're such a fucking hoe. Like, it's great. It's perfect.
Yeah. XXX was a mumble rapper.
Yeah, but didn't everyone like him?
Yeah, he was good.
Yeah, everyone likes XXX.
He fucking
Juice
dead.
WRLD wasn't a mumble rapper, was he?
Yeah, he was.
Really?
Yeah. Mumble rappers are like...
WRLD.
Yeah, Juice WRLD's good too.
Mumble rap got popular, like all genres. Here's how music works.
Whoa. 21 Savage is a mumble rapper too.
When dubstep got popular, everyone said, "Ooh, wub wubs, ooh, wub wubs," and then everyone just loves dubstep now.
I fucking hate dubstep.
Dubstep sucks.
No, I like dubstep, but you have to actually like listen to the right kind of song. Like the song that's in Far Cry 3 by Skrillex. It's like a reggae song with dubstep in it. It's awesome. That song rips. You just have to listen to the right songs.
No, so mumble rappers they don't all mumble, but it's like used to categorize rappers who got their start on SoundCloud.
Yeah. What's his name? Playboy Cardi?
Yeah, I think
he's
so.
Mumble rap?
Basically all the new rappers are mumble.
Here's the thing is, I don't know what he's saying, but he's going, no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Then yeah, that's a mumble rapper.
And I'm down to it. I just don't know what he's saying at all, but I'm into it.
Like Kendrick Lamar, I wouldn't consider mumble rap.
He's not mumble at all.
And
I know
like
exactly what he's
MF Doom and yeah.
No, MF Doom is like literally it's called like Doom rap or something. It's literally called like something like that. It's like a certain specific rap.
I need to listen to more rap. That's what I need.
Dude,
fucking rap is awesome.
I made a rap playlist lately, and it just slams. But I don't listen to a lot of mainstream stuff. I am listening to more like MF Doom and stuff like that.
I don't like a lot of the mainstream stuff.
I like Kendrick Lamar. Well, the thing is, I actually love Kanye West and I love Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And they're super mainstream, but a lot of other mainstream stuff is nothing like them.
Right. A lot. I feel like
I don't really like Nicki Minaj. I don't really like Drake. I don't really like.
I feel like rap's fallen into the same trap as pop music.
Yeah.
Where it's just like the same kind of recycled lyrics and recycled beats. And then you have like some people like MF Doom and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Who it's like literally poetry. It's really fucking
Kendrick
like
Lamar is super good, but a lot of what I like about his music is like the beats and his subject matter, what he's talking about, because he raps in a weird way.
Yeah.
But the subject matter, what he talks about, is something more relatable. And that's the thing, like, a lot of rappers will rap about, like, the party life or, like, just being rich.
Yeah.
And sometimes I can get into it if they say funny stuff or stuff that feels awesome. That's why I like Kanye, because Kanye is, like, so off the deep end crazy that when he'll just say, like, shit that makes you feel awesome about being, like, a cool guy. That's all it's about. It's basically just about being a cool guy.
Yeah.
And I like it.
But, like, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of
And Jay-Z's like that too, but he's like horny about it.
Yeah,
and I'm into that horniness.
Like X is really good too, because it's just like different stuff than the mainstream.
My favorite rapper is Tyler, the Creator. He has my name, that's why I picked him. But his first album is just like him talking about his trauma growing up as a kid, and he doesn't exactly know how to express that in a nice PC way. So people kind of like, oh, this album's good, but he's really problematic. And then his second album, he's talking from the perspective of a serial killer. So again, people are like, wow, he's talking about rape and having rape fantasies. And he's like, no, I'm doing it as a character. And then after that, he just stopped doing that stuff. And then like everyone was like, oh, this guy's really talented and really good. And then you get to Flower Boy, where he's like just rapping about sunshine, and then he's rapping about how like he has nobody in his life and he's really depressed. And then you have Igor, which is where he's like every album he does is like a journey. He's like, this is the story, go through the story, and here's the ending of the story. And so like Igor is like, I'm in love with someone, oh no, this hurts a lot, I don't want to be in love with someone, they don't love me back, okay, I don't love them either, okay, yes I do. It's great, like it's so good.
It's like Booger and a Pussy.
Yeah, it's the Booger and Pussy trilogy. Where he's like, how's that start? It starts with, can I put my booger in your pussy? She says no. She just hangs up immediately. Song 2 starts, he calls the cops. He says, she won't let me put my booger in her pussy. And then he says, that sucks. Song 2. She put his tender booger in a blender and watched it spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Part 3. She calls back and says she changed her mind and that she loves him. And then he says, but I don't know if I can trust you now. And that's how it is.
So fucking funny.
We reference Mark M and Sick Animation a lot. Please just... Mark M is the god, okay? He's the best.
Yeah, but like, man, I'm trying to think of other, like... you might like... I think it's called Morgue City.
Morgue City?
Or City... It's City Morgue.
City Morgue? I don't know if I heard this.
They're pretty good. They're like... They're not super big.
This mumble rap?
No, it's more like scream rap. It's really interesting.
Huh. You know,
it's very hype beast.
You know about
type energy.
You know about Death Grips? Death Grips? Is that a no? Or is that okay?
That's a no.
All right, we're gonna pause this podcast real quick. Nope.
I finished it.
Yeah, we were talking about rap.
Rap. Yeah, I don't know. I like
listen to a bunch of different rap just then.
Yeah, I like City Morgue. It's not. I don't know.
Wow, actually.
I like what?
I just snorted the air and it hurt.
I think that the it sounds different. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, rap is getting into its alternative stages.
Yeah.
So, I mean, honestly, Kendrick Lamar and Tyler Creator are like proof of that rap is becoming alternative. But like all the SoundCloud rappers getting big is like even further proof of that. I mean, with how famous Post Malone is proof of that. Like it's all like rap is not the same anymore, and that's because people got tired of the money bling stuff that was so popular for so long. People are sick of it now. So
yeah,
they want the alternative. They want the more relatable stuff now. They don't want like the big dream stuff anymore.
I've talked to you about
I gotta make sure I'm not echoing
him at work, but I really like Lil Uzi too.
Yeah. So you're way more into the mumble scene than I am, because I only
not as much as you think.
I don't really know anything about mumble.
And Pop Smoke is really good too.
I just like a few guys that appear on other guys' rap songs.
Pop Smoke, Lil Uzi. I really know anything about rap because of one of my friends.
Yeah.
He likes grunge as well.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Well, here's some rap you might like," and I was like,
"Yeah,
okay." And he had like City Morgan, Denzel, and
yeah. I mean, Denzel Curry is definitely pretty good. Yeah, we said that while we weren't recording. That Denzel Curry's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, I admit it. Oh wait, shit! I got paused one more time.
Why? Is that about the U.S. military or something?
It's about just the police state in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some good. We were just listening to Run the Jewels now. Sorry, you guys gotta keep up. Run the Jewels is like rap rock, and that's what I like about them. Not all their songs are rap rock, but they have a lot of like heavy hitting. Because Killer Mike's got the voice where he's like screaming at you, basically.
Yeah,
screaming at you in a super deep voice.
Yeah, he's like your mad dad.
He's like Black Lemmy.
Yeah, he's Black Lemmy, and he's got but that song's great because he's like, we're killing them for freedom because they tortured us for boredom. It's about the like systemic racism in general.
Yeah,
And even if some good one dies, fuck it, the Lord will sort him. I mean, come on. How do you get better? Like, my mom has like Blue Lives. She has a Back to Blue thing on like her Facebook profile.
Cringe.
So I crank up when they're like, "When you gonna kill the police, motherfucker?" Like, yes, please. He literally says like, all the gangs need to unite and kill the police. Yes.
Have you seen his Netflix show?
Which one? The one where he like talks to people, like just talks to them.
Yeah, and where he goes to makes the Bloods and the Crips in his neighborhood friends.
No. He was on Rapture. I watched Rapture. He was on that, but I don't know.
It's his original Netflix show. It's
where Killer Mike just does stuff.
Yeah, like
I love Killer Mike.
Killer Mike is awesome.
Killer Mike is like he when Bernie Sanders had like no support. Killer Mike was the one guy who was like always out there with Bernie.
I remember that. That's how I found out about Killer Mike.
Yeah, no, I think Killer Mike got more popular through that. Like, it started the other way around. Because they would always be like, Bernie Sanders has no black supporters. And Killer Mike's like, hey, there's me. I'm a very conscious black person. Like, Killer Mike's cool. Like, he straight up is like, yeah, I won't leave my hometown. Because even now that I have money, I'm just putting all that money into my hometown. Because that's what people need to do. They need to not, like... He's like, when black people become rich and famous, they need to not leave their ghettos. They need to stay and help them because the government's not going to fucking help them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, like, Killer Mike he's really in it for his community. He's a really cool guy. So, I like him. And Run the Jewels, Run the Jewels is like, every music head is going to be like, Run the Jewels is the greatest. That's just like a thing because everyone knows Run the Jewels. But
is Zach De La Roche on more? He's on
a few songs. He's got like a line in that song. He's like the third verse.
Oh, okay.
He actually like sings in it. Yeah. Of course they get Zach De La Roche and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be on this.
Yeah, he's like super anti-establishment.
Well, that's what I love.
That's like all Rage is.
Yeah. So you have Killer Mike.
Rage against them. Yeah.
Run the Jewels is kind of like they took the torch. Because, like, while Tom Morello's still trying all these different things to make Rage still exist, or in some capacity, it's never as good. Like, it was, like, Audio Slave was good, but that wasn't even trying to be like Rage. That was actively trying to be something different from Rage.
Yeah.
That was them doing a different style of music and not being political. And then when you have, like, Prophets of Rage, it's just terrible. He had a few other bands where he would just have, like, rappers sing over him playing, like, rock music. He had that song with Snoop Dogg, you know?
Wait, Zach?
No, Tom Morello.
Oh, okay.
Zach De La Roche was just out there doing solo stuff and trying to get away from rock and do more rap stuff. But again, I don't. The way he raps is he talks very slowly and clearly. He's not, he's just not a rapper really, and he plays to his strengths. To me, his strengths are like that first Rage album where he's screaming into the mic. Like in that first album, he does that a lot.
Killing the Name.
Yeah.
Is that his first album?
Bomb track. Like Wake Up, Freedom, where he's just going, Freedom! Like, that's awesome. Bullet in the Head. Yeah.
Is that his first album?
In your fucking head. Yeah. What? Their first album is Rage Against the Machine, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's got Killing in the Names on it, and so is a lot.
That's the one with
Bullet
the monk.
In the Head and...
The Monk's on Fire.
Yeah, the Monk on Fire. Like the famous monk protesting.
The self-immolation.
Yeah. But yeah, So then you have Run the Jewels, which is just about like super lefty it's just basically anti-racism. That's what's really important to Killer Mike is like anti-racism stuff. And there's a great line, Zach De La Roche in that song Close Your Eyes and Count to Fuck. He has a line where he says
that's an awesome name.
Yeah, that's the name of the song is Close Your Eyes and Count to Fuck. It's one of their more famous songs. They had a song in they have a song in Cyberpunk, and it's so good. It's like such a good song. It's called No Safe Point, and they sing. They're talking about like Keanu Reeves in it and stuff. It just has this amazing beat, and they're just like talking about like, well, the world's gone to shit, so fuck it, let's break the rules. It's like, yeah, it's talking about Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
But
is that in like the story?
It's
or
in the game. Like you just hear it in the car and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It might be in the story. It's got a really, really good backing beat. I'm like, I don't know, LP's goddamn genius. But yeah, Zach De La Roche has a line in Close Your Eyes where he says, the only things that close faster than the caskets are our factories. God damn, dude. He just zings them. He doesn't even... it's just brutal. I love Zach De La Roche. But yeah, so he's on another song too with them. But they always have like guest guys on songs. But they're like the Beastie Boys. There's only 2 of them. There's not 3. But they like one. It's like sometimes it's one versus one of them. Sometimes they're just alternating in the same verse. Like you just never know what you're gonna get. So it's pretty awesome. So yeah, rap recommendations. That's our rap recommendations. That's our white boy. Yeah, your white guys recommending rap. Also, check out Eminem. Check out Logic. Check out. I'm just joking. Don't listen to either of them.
Don't listen to that. Yeah.
Don't listen to. I'm just joking.
Logic's so bad. You know, I used to like Logic, but
then the needle drop said.
What's he even say?
He says the needle drop said he was bad. Now I can't like him.
Yeah,
that's like a meme online. Like if Anthony Fantano says a song, like there's a meme of this girl being like, I like this album, and then Anthony Fantano gave it a 4, so now I can't. Stuff like that. Which is funny because like I'll just listen to what he says and then I go, okay, I don't care, I still like it, and then just move on. Luckily, I get validation from him most of the time.
He gave like all of Weezer a bad review.
Yeah.
Whenever I was watching him, and it was like, yeah, like no, I'm gonna keep listening to Weezer, I guess.
Well, Weezer will they make a lot of bad albums, but they'll still pump out an album that's that's good and actually worth listening to.
Yeah.
You just don't know what you're gonna get with Weezer. Are they gonna try to make the most commercially successful album, or are they gonna do something cool and different? And that's just Weezer for you. I don't know. I like recently fell more in love with some of the Weezer albums I never gave a chance, and so I say recently meant like a few months ago. So, but
yeah, I've been looking for new music to listen to. So now, I guess I'll try to branch out to some rap.
Yeah, just more MF Doom and Run the Jewels.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna listen to Kendrick Lamar and Denzel Curry more.
The album Damn, which has Humble on it. The album's great.
Yeah.
But also,
I've listened to that album before.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it. I'm gonna listen to some more Denzel.
So, I watched Hamilton, the musical, on Disney Plus. It's like 4 hours long.
Why?
Everyone said it was good. Like literally, everyone's like, yeah, it's just good. And I was like, why? How is it good? And like, because it's just cool. It's a cool story. And I'm like, okay. And then, like, it was so good. It was stupid.
Really?
But the thing is, I was like, I don't know. Musicals kind of turned me off because I fucking don't care. And then, like, it was all rap. Like, it was just a rap musical. I was like, oh, well, fuck, you didn't tell me. No one told me.
You didn't know it was a rap musical?
No, I didn't know it was a rap musical. I knew that they had people of color playing the roles. I didn't assume automatically, oh, that means they're going to rap.
It was advertised as like a rap.
I don't know. This is like a 5-year-old musical now. I don't fucking know. But it's on Disney Plus, so I watched on Disney Plus.
I only know probably because of Savannah was super into Hamilton.
It was good.
My little sister and my mom always play the soundtrack.
It's legitimately good. The story was like so well done, and the characters were great. And I was like, well, what the fuck? Like, I think that like bad fans ruin things for people, and normally that doesn't get to me. But in Hamilton, I think the bad fans ruined it for me. And then when I watched it, I was like, this was fucking really good. But I don't want to talk to anyone about it.
Yeah.
Because they're insufferable people.
Yeah, like my older sister was one, and she like would not stop. I'm like, dude, fuck off! I'm not gonna watch this.
I know, but that's what sucks. Because like, people just need to fuck off. That's what everyone does. That people do it with Frozen. People do it with the Avengers. People do it with everything. They just like anything's popular. People just ruin it for everyone.
The Hamilton stands were like so horrible.
Yeah,
they would not shut up about it. I'm like, I don't fucking care.
It's legitimately really good, but like, it's also 4 hours long, and so. But like, I was like, well, I might as well just finish it, and so I kept going. But
I just watched The Irishman.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't I haven't watched all of it.
I haven't watched it yet either. I just watched the Chicago 7 thing.
You did?
Yeah. That was really good.
I know.
That was really good, and like, it was like lighthearted and fun, and then like it gets to the scene where the people, like the girl's got the American flag and she's sitting on the guy's shoulder, and they push her down and rip her shirt off. And they ripped her shirt off. I literally did this, and I was like clenching my couch so hard because it was such like a tonal shift. And I was legitimately so mad. I had to remember, like, it's not real life because I was so sucked into it. And then the guy punched the dude raping her, or, you know, attempting to rape her.
Was it a cop who was trying to do it?
No, it was like it was conservatives who were yelling at them to stop waving the American flag.
Oh.
And I was literally gripping my couch so hard because I was so mad because I was so sucked into the scene, and like it literally like pissed me off so much that like I had to like calm down for a bit. Because that
movie's inside some fucking emotions in you. Yeah,
it gets dark for sure.
I was like, every time the judge did something, I was like, dude, come on. I was like legitimately fucking pissed.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, come on.
So,
like,
Jeremiah, if you don't know it, it's based off a real story. It's based off of like these people. A riot broke out, and the government was trying to prove that they started it on purpose. Similar to what happens today, basically.
Yeah.
In fact, when you watch it, you're literally like, oh, this was in the 60s, but it's literally just real right now. Like, nothing's changed.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. And the judge is just completely corrupt, clearly trying to go against everyone.
He's trying to make it as difficult as possible.
They're 100% breaking the law with the guy from the Black Panthers. He doesn't have a lawyer. They're just straight up breaking the law with that guy.
Because he's black. He's from the Black Panthers.
Yeah.
It's not only he's black...
Yeah.
But he's a part of the Black Panther.
Yeah.
So that's like a death sentence. Which actually the FBI does fucking kill him anyway.
Yeah.
Or not him, but his friend.
I can't... It said... Fuck. It said something... I think he's dead today. It had like an epilogue for all the characters, and it was like...
Well, it happened during the movie.
No, his friend was killed in the movie.
Yeah, by like the FBI.
The Illinois chapter leader of Black Panthers is killed partway through the trial. So
because of a police raid where they but the police raid was literally just like an assassination.
It's like also Jeremiah, like there's a scene where there's a girl who has like this book, and because she's like she keeps showing the book to the judges, and they're like, oh, she's on our side because she's reading a certain author. And there's another jury who keeps like nodding, and so like whenever like they're talking, so like okay, these two jurors are on our team. Like we know they're on our team, and then like later in the movie, the judge calls those two jury members in, and they're like, your family got death threats from the Black Panthers, so now you're not. Now that you know this, because I just told you that you can't. You're not. You're gonna be biased now, so you can't really be on the jury anymore.
Yeah,
and they're like, oh. I guess, yeah. And he's like, yeah. And like the judge is just like, yeah, so, yeah, you're going to have to go. We're going to have to get a different juror in. And so it's like, they do everything in their power to fuck them over.
The judge,
the whole case is like absolute bullshit.
The judge denied
Michael
the black
Keaton's
guy.
in it?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And so is Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen's like one of the main characters. But Michael Keaton he plays like an attorney general.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spoil everything. But
yeah, but the black... He's like, the black guy's like, I need a lawyer. And he's like, no.
Yeah.
Why don't you use him as your lawyer?
Yeah,
he's like, no, I want my lawyer.
Yeah, he just keeps saying, like, I don't have a lawyer, I'm not represented. And then, like, so basically the black guy just doesn't get to do anything.
Well, then he asked to represent himself.
Yeah, and
he's like, no, get a lawyer. And he's like, well, you won't let me have a lawyer.
Yeah.
He's like, just use that lawyer. And he's like, no.
And the epilogue said that judge was found to be, like, completely unlawful and blah,
yeah,
blah.
he was...
But all of them went for jail for 5 years anyway, so...
But it was overturned, and they were found not guilty eventually.
Yeah, but they still went to jail for a bit.
Yeah.
Which is fucking bullshit. But also, yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing. The movie goes over the events really, really well. So that was a great movie.
Fucking bounds and gags them too.
We talked about Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Do we want to move on to another topical thing, like how right now Israel is evicting Palestinian people?
Evicting?
Yeah. They're just like kicking people out.
Evicting them from life?
Yeah. Right now, today, Israel is just bombing Gaza. Like literally happened today. And everyone's just like, pray for Israel. Israel's just literally on the attack.
Yeah.
They're just kicking Palestinian people out and bombing them. And everyone's like, pray for Israel. The thing about Hamas, this is a terrorist group Israel attacks Palestinian civilians because Hamas, the terrorist organization, attacks Israel. However, Hamas used to be funded by Israel. Okay?
Just like Al-Qaeda in the U.S.
Yeah. This whole thing is a sham. The U.S. pumps money into them so they can keep fucking destabilizing the Middle East. And Israel cares about it because they want to fucking make Israel full of Jewish people because they think it's a Jewish holy land, which means if you're Palestinian, you need to get the fuck out. And they also want to take over the rest of Palestine. So, like, literally, World War II, when the Jews were being genocided by the Nazis, now the Jews are saying, yeah, but fuck Muslims, though. It really, really sucks.
As my favorite...
I really don't like
As my favorite political commentator said, Israelis like to build, and Arabs just bomb shit and live in sewage.
That is what the very non-biased Jewish conservative said. Because you know who really likes Zionism are Jewish conservatives, a.k.a. Ben Shapiro. So,
but yeah, I see people like...
A lot of people are defending Israel right now.
Yeah, they're defending Israel, and they're like, if you support Palestine, you're anti-Semitic.
But a lot of people who call Ilhan Omar anti-Semitic, including Ben Shapiro and lots of Jewish people who were conservative, she said on like the House board today that Israel is a bunch of like nationalists. Like they're a nationalist state, and they are. They're kicking out all the Palestinians from like it's racist. Like there's no way to sugarcoat it. I don't understand. And the person who's mainly defending Palestine is Bernie Sanders, a Jew, and it's like I just don't get it.
Well, they're like yeah.
Zionism is not inherently Jewish. I know a lot of Jews who don't agree with Zionism. Zionism is literally like Nazism, but for Jews.
Yeah. If you even try to defend Palestine, you'll get called anti-Semite.
It's fine. But literally, don't accept it. I give you permission as a non-Jewish man to not accept it at all.
What? Oh.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
But no, if someone calls you anti-Semitic, Bernie Sanders himself said it's not anti-Semitic to criticize conservative policies. Like,
yeah.
That's what this is.
It's like, of course, there are going to be anti-Semites who are like, yeah, fuck Israel, fuck Jewish people.
But you can clearly tell who is...
Right. You can clearly tell. It's not anti-Semitic to be like, Israel is literally killing defenseless...
Fellas, is it anti-Semitic to want to stop genocide?
I mean, that's what Israel keeps saying they're defending themselves.
And when you talk to Zionists, they'll literally repeat to you like anti-Muslim propaganda. It's just straight up. It's like, but the thing is, when you say to them, like, this is what Hitler did to the Jews, right? They get fucking red-faced mad. Like, you cannot, because they're so offended by it. But it's like, literally, if you are out there listening and you're a Zionist, fuck you, you're a Nazi. I don't know what to tell you. And you have to you need to swallow that pill because you're a terrible person. So, suck a dick and die. I don't care.
It's not even it's not a war at all. It's just Israel's attacking Palestine. Like, Palestine doesn't even have a stable military to defend themselves.
Well, it's again, they blame it on the terrorists, and then their solution is to just attack all Muslims, all Palestinians.
And
so you have Ilhan Omar, who is Muslim, defending Muslims, and they're like, no, you're anti-Semitic. And it's like, no,
right?
No, she's not.
No, you guys are just fucking racist. Like,
yeah, you guys are actually racist.
Yeah,
you can't just say I'm not racist. You're anti-Semitic. That's not how it works.
Right?
You can't just do that. That's literally what conservatives do.
Yeah.
Whenever people are like, "Why are you making fun of Sarah Palin? I thought you guys were pro-feminism." No one's making fun of Sarah Palin for being a woman. They're making fun of her because she said that she can see Russia from her house in Alaska. That's why they're making fun of Sarah Palin, because she's dumb as shit. She's the dumbest politician. All McCain needed to do was have a stable, somewhat on his side maverick Republican like him, and Sarah Palin was another maverick Republican. However, she's dumb as shit. And they thought, if we have a woman, then people won't vote for Obama just because he's black. Because then people will say, McCain's progressive too. But Sarah Palin is so stupid. You can't play the woman card with her.
Yeah.
Same thing with Hillary Clinton. She's so evil, it doesn't work anymore. Even that woman card goes away. For Obama, he played it simple. He played it clean. He got the black card. You got to play it simple and clean. You can't be a fucking idiot. You can't be evil. Sarah Palin's both.
I mean, somehow fucking what's her face did it?
What? Who? Who's what's her face? Are you talking about Kamala?
Yeah, Kamala.
No, she didn't. Kamala got it because she was handpicked to win the election from day one by the media, and then she lost and dropped out after like the second debate, and then got to be VP. Why? Because she's a woman of color. That's why. And I'm not here to say...
I mean, she's still fucking...
I'm not here to say that like women of color shouldn't be this and we should criticize people for being women of color, but I am saying she brings nothing to the table. She sucks ass at everything. Her policies are not good. She's a huge Israel supporter. She's a huge Zionist supporter. And if you want to know why Biden is talking about wearing a mask right now while Gaza's being bombed by Israel by U.S.-funded dollars... Like U.S.
to distract.
Yes, that's why. It's why America's not talking about what's going on right now.
But yeah, it's Israel's still trying to say that they're defending themselves, but they're defending themselves against unarmed civilians that they're just shooting down in the street.
They're just killing children. And
yeah.
Like, what about when Hamas kills Israel children? Literally, you did not make a point with that. Yeah. That is not the victory you're looking for. Like, you think you're really saying something by saying Hamas killed Israeli children. You think you're really saying something, huh? You're right. Now you're not a monster for killing their children.
Right.
You're not a monster for killing innocent children. No.
They're both horrible.
Yeah, it's like Hamas is bad. Perpetually creating never-ending wars is also bad.
Yeah.
The children that Hamas killed is actually on Israeli government leaders' hands. So
exactly.
So that's the problem. And so now by perpetuating war, you're causing more children on both sides to die. Good job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very similar to the Iraq War. What the main difference is that in America we barely felt the effects of it. They're literally going to feel the effects of the terrorist attacks in retaliation.
Guys,
because Israel struck first, and that's what people forget.
Yeah.
Hamas happened after Israel happened.
Yeah.
So that's so imagine if 9/11 just kept happening after we would fuck with Iraq over and over and over, and they just keep attacking us.
Yeah.
It's like, you guys are hella dumb. You guys are very stupid.
Guys, I think there could be maybe a Hamas guy in this children's hospital.
Yeah.
Let's just fucking
Israel
blow it up
loves
just in
blowing
case.
up hospitals.
Let's just blow it up, okay? Well, it's fine.
That'll get them Hamas terrorists. That'll show them blowing up innocent children. Doesn't that piss you off, Muslims? Yeah, it does. We're gonna attack you now. No, you can't.
We were defending ourselves. But you just killed like 20 children for no reason. Well, you should have thought about that.
Listen.
You should have thought about that.
The thing is that I'll meet other people who are just general liberals or Democrats who try to defend Israel because they were told to by Democrats, or because they're Zionist Jews. And they're Zionist Democrats who also support like Republican shit, basically. And I'm always just like, I'm anti-war, right? Like, I'm very against I'm very against war. I'm just super anti-war. Like, you cannot convince me on this. And they just like, well, I guess you hate all Jews. I'm like, I hate you.
If all Jews are like you,
it really doesn't hurt me at all. I'm friends with many different Jews. If one of them is a Zionist and they don't like me, and it's fine. Like, it really doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
I don't know.
It's like if a redneck comes up to a black guy and he's like, all lives matter. And they're like, well, Black Lives Matter right now because we're in danger. You're not in danger right now. Fuck you. You don't care about white people, you fucking racist. That black guy probably he doesn't feel bad about that.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't feel like I'm racist, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Then that's how I feel. I'm like, well, I don't care. Sorry.
I don't think I have any Jewish friends. I have a friend that looks like a Jew, and we call him a Jew.
That's probably anti-Semitic of you, but
what? You can't call people a Jew anymore?
Well, you can't call people who are Jews who aren't actually Jewish and say they look like Jews.
Why?
You don't see that as problematic?
No.
It's no worse than saying someone looks like a Mexican.
You don't see that as problematic?
No.
I go to my Korean friends. I go, look at these Chinese bitches. They're gonna be like, "Fuck you."
Well, he's super white. He's super white. So
no, it doesn't make it better.
Just call him Jews.
That doesn't make it any better.
It's only wrong to say someone looks like something, like some other race, if you're saying that in a bad way. Like, if you mean that in a negative way,
I don't know.
Like a fucking Jew.
The way he sounded like it. The way he sounded did not sound like a compliment. He was saying you look like a Jew. There's only one way I could Jew boy.
It's
it's very anti-Semitic of you. It's a good thing you don't have Jewish friends because they'd be offended by that.
Okay.
I mean, how would you describe a Jew? If you start saying, like, describing someone in a really ugly way, then I'm going to be like, yeah, that's anti-Semitic.
Curly hair.
Yeah, I was going to say curly hair.
What else?
Probably a bigger nose.
Does he look like,
pretty big nose.
What's their name? Who's the guy who voices Sonic?
Big beard.
Big
maybe?
Picture.
Like...
Lots of guys have, like, the Jewfro thing, like the curly hair.
Yeah, the Jewfro.
I mean, my friend has that, so I call him.
They have curly hair, like brown eyes, and what else, Shane?
A hook nose, buck teeth. And...
buck teeth?
I don't know. They look like a rat.
Like hands, yeah.
They love money. And...
no.
They got horns.
Yeah, no to all this.
They have horns growing out of their head. It's scientifically proven.
They hide it under the
yarmulke.
Yeah.
Okay, well...
I'm joking. They don't actually maybe...
I don't want to make a podcast where I say fuck Israel the entire time just for you to say, yeah, and I have a friend, I make fun of him because he looks Jewish.
I don't... Okay, well...
Yeah, you do. So that is not good.
I don't know. But...
Don't do that. At least don't admit it to here on camera or in being recorded.
Oh, yeah, probably. I don't know.
I mean, because I do feel bad. Because the thing about Jews, when people are racist towards Jewish people, it just feels weird. Because it's like, why?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
But there's a lot of people who legitimately hate Jewish people.
Andy Samberg is more white than I am. And he's also the most Jewish-looking motherfucker out there.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know. It's just weird when people are, like, actually racist towards Jewish people. When you actually... see people experience anti-Semitism, it's just like the weirdest thing. So H3 keeps getting swatted, and he's got swatted by 2 different people, and then recently he's being swatted over and over and over again. And the first 2 times, when the police found out who it was, they were literally people part of white supremacist groups, like
holy shit,
like straight up neo-Nazis who just hate Jewish people.
Fuck,
it's a weird thing. So it makes me like, okay, we do need to take it a little seriously when people target Jewish people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't really...
It's very... Because, like, most people don't realize how bad it actually is. Because it's like, why would you hate someone for talking funny? That's the only thing. They just go, I'm Jerry Seinfeld. What's the deal with airline food? Like, why do you hate that? I don't
know. I didn't really think that calling my friend Jewish would be so problematic, but
definitely, yeah. I don't know how you didn't think that.
I don't know. I was kind of dumb.
I'm on your side.
No, like definitely don't call your friends Jewish.
I think if you do that to a stranger, that's absolutely a thing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like bro.
No.
It's like locker room talk.
Well, yeah, exactly, locker room talk, which is typically problematic and bad. And so I'm saying
it's got a negative connotation to it, but that doesn't mean it is always bad. Like if you're like, hey, I'm gonna go like rape this woman, whatever. like with Donald Trump, whenever he was in 2016, he was like, it's just locker room talk.
Yeah,
and it's
grab him by the pussy.
It's just locker room talk. Grab him by the pussy. Tyler and I joke about raping each other all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that should be way more problematic.
No. Well, I don't talk about raping Shane ever. I talk about consensually kissing him and stuff.
That's so much more funny.
Consensual sex is way funnier than rape. I don't know why anyone thinks rape is funny. People, like, literally, what is the joke when you're like, I'm gonna force you? It's like, that's not actually funny. That's just weird. No, what's funny is I'm gonna look you in the eyes and you're gonna want me to kiss you. That's funny.
There was one time where I was like, Tyler, lock your door tonight. I'm coming. On stream, remember that?
And I was like, well, I don't know. I don't remember. Well, sometimes you say that stuff to me, and I'm always like, "Oh no, better lock my door." Oops, it's not locked. Yeah, which is totally a thing. Yeah, no, I don't. I actually really don't think rape is funny at all. I'm not even just saying that, but I do think that if there's like certain times when like a joke is just so funny that it exceeds that, but the punchline cannot be like, it's funny because she got raped.
Right.
Yeah. That's when it's just not funny.
Yeah.
I don't even like when it's like if a show or movie uses rape in a scene to make me care about a character. I need to actually care. You can't just use that as a crutch to make me care about the situation and make me feel sympathy. Then I'll actually be offended because you're just using rape. You need to use rape in a scene that really like where I already really care about the characters. And, like, I care about the motivations and blah, blah, blah. And it needs to be believable. It needs to be in a real experience that makes me feel like, oh, yeah, women go through this in real life. I don't want to feel like it's a cheap movie cliche thing. That's what I think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, now that you talk about it, I do think that joking about consensual sex with your friends is pretty funny.
Way funnier. Yeah. Rape is just... Yeah, no, joking where you're like... I can't think of a good example, but I feel like you make more jokes like that than you do about rape.
Yeah. I will say,
usually when you make jokes about rape, I just stare at you blankly.
Whenever I went to jail,
yeah,
quite a few of my friends sent me... They would,
That's pretty funny.
In MS Paint, they would edit me getting prison raped.
That's pretty funny.
And it was really funny. Like, I still thought I might be going to prison, and I was like, okay, guys, that's actually really fucking funny. Like,
that's pretty funny, actually.
Well, joking about rape is... the thing is that a lot of people who have gone through trauma will joke about that trauma. And, like, a famous case is Lindsay Ellis, who used to be the nostalgia chick, like nostalgia critic, nostalgia chick, before she's like realized she hated him, and she hated him before everyone else did. When he was still popular, she was like, "Oh no, this guy's a piece of shit." And well, I
don't even know all the.
She's been raped, and her best friend and roommate was raped, and so there was a time where her friend was making rape jokes, not to her, but they were making fun of like rapists, and they made a song together called the Rape Rap. Where they were like making fun of how stupid it is. Like they're making fun of like rape as like a concept, and it was never supposed to be uploaded, but then it got uploaded, and she had to explain to everyone that she's like, well, sometimes it helps get over trauma if you joke about it. It's also a lot of people who have been raped will like the stuff of like people being raped in porn because it's like they relate to being raped. Like it's like a weird psychological thing that. And people were like, "Oh, am I just an awful freak? Did I want to be raped? It's like, no, this is why we need therapy." Like, yeah, it's just a weird psychological circle where like now you like rape porn. But if you actually are gonna get, if someone's like going to rape you, you'd probably just get PTSD immediately and like fucking have a heart like freak out.
I'm surprised you don't get that just like fucking like anything with rape. Like, holy fuck.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine.
But that's the thing. Like, the thing is, like, if you make rape jokes, people who are victims. You don't know how they're going to take it. They might bust out laughing hysterically. Otherwise, they're going to be like, oh, thank you for reminding me of this. Now I'm going to cry for... And then the next night I'm going to remember it again and again. And it's going to take me a long time to forget I was raped again. So, well, that's why trigger warnings exist. And that's why when people are like, oh, this is a topical thing. On TikTok, this fucking fat, ugly bitch with... piercings and horribly dyed hair is like, my generation had mosh pits. Every generation does. Your generation has safe spaces. We're not the same. Just let rape victims have a safe space. What's the fucking problem with safe spaces?
I don't know.
Why can't rape victims just have a safe space? Why is it always like, if safe space exists so people can cry in the corner when something bad happens to them? Yeah, like rape. That's the bad thing that happened to them. That's an example of a rape joke I find funny. Because that is technically a rape joke. I still find it funny.
What was I going to say?
About trigger warnings and safe spaces? which the right fucking hates to death.
Yeah, I don't know why. No, what was that kind
of... Women's shelters. That's like, yeah, women's shelters are considered safe spaces, stuff like that. Yeah, and so some safe spaces, I think part of the problem was it was during that time where like SJWism was getting huge and people really didn't understand it and they hated it. And we've talked about it on the podcast a million times. But like basically people wanted a all black safe space where they didn't have to deal with white people. And people are like, well, now you're being the racist. And it's like, no, but they're trying to hide from racists. They're trying to go somewhere where racists can't harass them. That was the whole point. And people just couldn't get that. They were just like...
And then they're like, whoa, why do we have a white-only
Because what do you need it for?
I know. Like,
I mean, we could have one if you explain why you need it. But I don't think there's a single excuse for it. Like, there's just no... Black people are possibly trying to escape being harassed. Like, what are you trying to escape? That you need to be only around white people. You have white safe spaces. It's called the KKK. I don't know what do you want?
You need to escape that.
You have a white safe space. It's called Alabama. What do you? It's called a Larry the Cable Guy. Fucking
escape being racist. Like, I've been so racist today. I need to take a break.
I keep walking by all these black people and getting scared. I don't know what to do. What the fuck? They're gonna fucking rob me or something.
I need to say the N-word right now.
There's nothing I want more than to go up to a black guy and say, "What up, mate?" and then say it. I just want to be cool like them.
Sorry, guys. I need to go say the N-word. I'll be right back.
Get on your Discord, say the N-word, shut the fuck up, leave us alone.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Man, I really forgot what I was going to talk about.
I'm sorry.
You better be.
I don't know what you're going to talk about.
I don't either.
We can wrap it up, but we talked a lot about music, but we talked about Elon Musk, that's good. I can't think of any topical things. We talked about Israel. What else is topical? I guess we talked about Resident Evil.
Top of this dick.
Alright, it's over. We're ending it. Alright, goodbye.